Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahshua, Bahashem Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutations to all the Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedom to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the one says Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai. And the Lord's so chosen people, as so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as were the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. My name is Yakale, and I'm from the GMS Jamaica Kingston camp. And this video is about the Mark of the Beast prophecy, which is a mark chip. Alright, so I just took in this video by Lena Petrova. She has a YouTube channel, and she's quite very much on point with the financial information that she's putting out there to the world. All right, and based on what I'm seeing, just as the prophecy says, that there will be a mark of the beast, and that mark of the beast has been identified as the mark chip, and the road is clear that we're heading straight towards this prophecy speedily. Okay, right now her most recent video is about the banking crisis that is beginning, and this is a banking crisis that has been cooking for a little while now. The wicked elite of Esau Edom, they're the ones that rule this world, the so-called white man, but they have a ruling class, as all nations do, and their wicked elite are those elite bankers. Yeah, and they're getting ready to tear down the current monetary system and to do away with cash. And that's why you see the development of these central bank digital currencies, which, by the way, I'm going to read this here from the atlanticcouncil.org. They have a CBDC tracker, and you can Google it yourself, percentage of countries developing CBDC. And according to them, their information, their key findings are that 130 countries representing 98% of global GDP are exploring a CBDC. You hear the numbers? 98% of global GDP. All right, and that's an increase from May 2020, where only 35 countries were considering a CBDC. So now we're in 2023. And what occurred in 2020 that was major? You see, this devil uses crisis, quote unquote, as a way to accelerate his agenda. And this is good for the elect of the nation of Israel. This is very good, because it means that we will soon receive salvation. All right. Another key finding that they have is 19 of the G20 countries are now in the advanced stage of CBDC development, and they recently had their G20 summit, if that's what you want to call it, and they definitely advocated for the development of the central bank digital currencies. A central bank digital currency is a digital currency, and a digital currency is going to be the way to buy or sell, as it says in Revelation chapter 13 verse 17, that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And so we know that the mark of the beast is the mark chip, and so people will be using the market chip for that reason. And so it's going to be a digital way of paying by way of technology, paying by way of having something inserted into your hand. It is going to be merged. The CBDC is going to be merged with the market chip. That's why they're developing digital wallets all around the world as well. Okay. A little bit more information is that 11 countries have fully launched a digital currency. One of those is Jamaica, right? And it says China's pilot, which currently reaches 260 million people, is being tested in over 200 scenarios. All right. More key findings. The European Central Bank is on track to begin its pilot for the digital euro. And then you have this one. In the US, progress on retail CBDC has stalled. So now that is very interesting, right? Because the US dollar is the world reserve currency, right? It's the world reserve currency, where I have further information here that it is now at 59% of used by central banks around the world, which is the lowest in 25 years. And that occurred in the fourth quarter of 2020. This is from the IMF.org, by the way. Blog, US dollar share of global foreign exchange reserve dropped to 25-year low. So look at that. In 2020, it dropped from 71% to 59%, 2020. Look at what happened in that year once again. This devil is cooking up something, man. This devil is definitely cooking up something. And the banking crisis, I can see it. You know, the scriptures do say, let me get this in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there's no new thing under the sun. So nothing is new. The way that you see things occurring right now are the way that things have occurred before. Okay, the way that people are today are the way that people are before. You know what I'm saying? You look at America, America is the Roman Empire reborn. It is like Rome, you know, up to their political structure. And the book of Revelation actually talks about that in Revelation chapter 13, right? The way that they handle money with taxes, the way that you see the sports happening, which resembles the gladiator stadiums of before, the way that they build their architecture. This is the Edomite way, right? And America is known as spiritually Sodom and Egypt. And so America has the traits of the Roman Empire. It has the traits of Sodom and Gomorrah. It has the traits of Egypt as well. And in ancient Egypt, it says that, let me see if I can find it right off the bat. Maybe it's 47 and 15. Yes. In ancient Egypt, this is what happened. Genesis chapter 47, verse 15. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth? So money failed in ancient Egypt, and it's going to fail again in modern day Egypt. And when it is that it fails in modern day Egypt, they're going to have that solution for you people, not only in America, but for the rest of the world, which is going to be that microchip, which is the mark of the beast. It is so clear to see that with this banking crisis, okay, which the money is going to fail, so it must come. And this is something that the prophets of Yahweh Shemishai have spoken about for so long. When I first came into this truth, I heard about this. All right. I don't remember which elders or apostles, but I know that I've heard it multiple times that the money is going to crash, and they're going to usher in their new way of buying and selling. It's going to be that microchip. All right. And you know, I was going to play the video, but you know, the Spirit led me differently. I do suggest that you watch it if you're interested. I mean, it's all up to the Spirit if you are. But she explains it very succinctly about what is happening. And it's so clear to see. I want to go to the comment board real quick to look at what the people are saying. Okay. There's a whole bunch of opinions going on, but there's one of them that I saw that made me, you know, let's see. I gotta go all the way back up to the top. So basically, people on the comment board are really just talking about like what's going on and what the moves that they're making. But there's some people that appear to be aware of what's really going on, okay, or have an idea based on what's going on. And you see this thing with America going back and forth with their central bank digital currency, and they're just really dragging it along, right? They're dragging it along. But guess what? All it takes is just one crisis for them to just put it in place. Okay, so here is the comment I was looking for. Now you can see why they want everything to go digital/cashless. You can't withdraw numbers. This is why they offered such great prices for your gold a little while back. Banks are shutting down branches everywhere, especially in the UK, and cash machines/ATMs are going the same way. Yeah, all of this is gradually happening. Okay, and this banking collapse is going to be a major crisis. And Lord knows what else the wicked elite of Esau Edom will be bringing in at that same time. You know, it's all in the works, man. Ultimately, all in the works by Yahweh Shimei Shai. Okay? The time is short. We're heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. And this is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. He knows his time is short, and he knows that he needs to get this ball rolling, okay, and get things going, and he needs to launch his microchip. So that's what he's doing, man. And he actually really started to go into move quickly in 2020. That really expedited a lot of things. We're now in 2023. It may seem like, you know, a long time to some people. It's about 3 years. We're about to head into 2024 because it's October 2023, and things are really gonna be picking up soon, man. I speak as a man, and I can feel it through the spirit, and I can really and truly see how everything is lining up to the launch of mandatory microchipping. So that I like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemeshai Bashmaka Kodesh. Wa Abad Babal Shalom.